Well, guess what? We get to play for Southland Conference Tournament Championship.
About time.
Time. Makenzee Hanna, SFA, takes care of HBU in straight sets. First, Mac, I mean, what everybody's going to remember, and I got to ask you, just take us through the foot save play. I mean, the foot kill, that was incredible. It seemed like that was just sort of a spark there in that set.
Well, me and Peyton, if you ever go to practice, you'll see we use our feet a lot, and usually it's just like a kick, it never goes anywhere. I kicked the ball up, and I wasn't expecting it to go anywhere, and it went over, and I was like, oh, she's there, she's gonna pass it, and then it was a kill, and it was just crazy.
It was a crazy play, and sometimes it takes stuff like that to kind of spark a club. From that point on, SFA ran the set. Did you feel like this was a little bit more of a complete win than yesterday? Maybe offensive engine, defense, kind of a more complete total team effort today?
I do. I feel like we played solid volleyball from the beginning of the first set through the end of the third set, so it was nice.
You had 12 kills, only one attack error, hit 550 today. Take us through some of the shots you were seeing. You had a lot of open looks. What did you think offensively were the connections between you and the setters? What shots did you feel like you had the most open today?
Definitely line. When Debbie talked to us about scouting them, she said they kind of like to bunch block. And so our middles being as effective as they are, they have to stay on them. And then on a perfect pass, shooting the ball to the pins, to a right side or an outside, it'll give you a wide open line shot. So definitely a line shot.
So when we got started, you said finally, and Debbie after the match kind of brushed her shoulder like, oh, monkey off the back. But do you still feel like there's a fair amount of resolve in this team to complete this mission? I mean, you came here with a big winning streak. We'll talk about that in a second. But still sort of a resolve of a lot of unfinished business here.
I really do. I feel like this team compared to the past teams, we've always been good. But this team, there's just something different, like the chemistry and the passion not only we have for the game, but for each other. I feel like it's just different this year. And going into tomorrow, I've never just felt so confident in my teammates. So it's really cool.
So now we surpass 30 wins, 31 wins on the year, and the winning streak continues to mount. 28, the longest in SFA volleyball program history. What does the team do with those numbers? It's almost like you become a little numb to them now because the winning streak is so high. Each night when the team's in the hotel or each morning before the match, what does the team do to sort of brush that aside and keep focused?
We never talk about it. I feel like nobody really even pays attention to it. They talk about our win streak and we're like, we don't even know how many wins we have. We try to take stuff one game at a time and don't focus on, we don't want to lose the win streak. We really never even talk about it. So that's probably what keeps us from using that as maybe being scared of losing it. So
yeah, and I think that takes on the temperament of Coach Humphrey. She's not locked in to those things. All right, let's talk about this match that's coming up. One of your opponents, of course, if Sam Houston wins, then you have to have a rivalry idea for the championship. Talk about the match with Sam Houston. If they're able to get past UCA, what you'd expect out of them?
We expect them to bring it like they always do when they play us. It's always a good game when we play Sam, so they're going to bring their best, we're going to bring our best.
And then if it's UCA, last night while y'all are at the hotel, UCA makes this big comeback to defeat Northwestern State. If it's UCA, well then there's an interesting storyline there because their only losses would have been to us.
Yeah. I feel like it is really hard to beat a team 3 times in a season, and everybody knows that. It's not just us. They know it too. All the fans know it. But at that point in time, it's really just us focusing on us because we know we're going to get anyone's best, especially UCA's. And so we have to really mentally prepare for that game as well.
Makenzee Hanna, 12 kills, hits 550, helps SFA advance to the championship at the 2018 Southland Conference Tournaments. Thanks, Max.
Thanks, Greg.